imagine that we're in 2027 and the United States is in a recession, and the prices for gaming PCs, hardware, and anything that is related to getting a gaming PC is just an absurd amount of money. And gamers themselves don't really have that much money to be spending on these PCs anymore. And games at this time, they're creeping up there. And to play the best games coming out, you need this hardware to have an enjoyable experience. So I am kind of not foreshadowing, but making a scenario of something that happened in Japan very vaguely. And if you guys don't know, we're talking about the recession that kind of started the gaming boom in Japan back in the day. So we're going to be talking today mostly about the gaming cafe, specifically the gaming cafe in the United States and where it can be, and some interesting things and thoughts that I have on gaming cafes. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Chris, and I am the owner of All-in-One Gaming Generation, and we are here to make professional players, create a system to where anybody who wants to be a professional player can become one. We do this through coaching, selling cards, equipment players needs, and through our tournaments and platform for hosting events and things of that nature. So if you guys are interested in what we're doing and want to come join us, support us, come let us serve you. That's the best way for us to be supported, is if we are supporting you, and or just, give us a like and a follow. So gaming cafes, it's very big in the Asian countries. I feel like a lot of my videos were just talking, I say it all the time, that over in the Asian countries, they are doing it already, and it's a hit and it's a success. Couldn't get that word out, but you guys understand what I was trying to say. But I understand too that, the different cultures and different perspectives on these type of things shape essentially what prospers and what does not prosper. And I think in the United States, it might take something like a recession to get people interested and or make it a viable thing for majority of people to go to gaming cafes. Now, right now, currently, majority of people that want to play a game, they have a PC. But maybe if we're a little bit longer down the line and we have a recession happen where people can't upgrade their PCs, or maybe it's just like the right timing to where the new games just make majority of the older models of like graphics cards and things of that nature a little bit obsolete, maybe because of like AI and stuff like that. Because AI, if you guys don't know, demand the same graphics cards that power our gaming computers. And, maybe it might take that to make it viable for somebody to come in regularly to play any new game, whether it's an esport or not, on a PC that is managed by a cafe. And maybe after more people that, never really leave their house for online gaming will be able to experience, it might just be a little bit more fun playing in person with friends instead of playing online with friends. Now, I experienced this when we were first starting this. We went to a gaming cafe, not really essentially a full-on gaming cafe, but they had PCs and you came in and you played on a PC, paid for the hours and things of that nature. And it was definitely a different feeling. The atmosphere being in the building and also having my friends to my left and my right playing on a PC while we're also like playing this super competitive game we all love called League. And just like experiencing it, it's different in a good way, because not only did I get to do one of the funnest things that I enjoy, which is playing games, but I also got time with my friends, and it didn't feel like we were just online. Like, after every time I died, or after every, like, break, you know, we're not talking just on a headset. We turn to each other, and we're actually having that in-person connection, essentially. And it's really nice. And I think in the United States, we can really make this a social thing that a lot of people hopefully would enjoy. Now, I kind of get what you're probably thinking now is, oh, I'm an introvert, or a lot of people are introverts, they wouldn't actually like enjoy this. But I think in our society, a lot of people think that they're introverts when they're probably not. Or they have a lot more extrovertness inside of them that will allow them to actually enjoy, whether it's like an hour or two in the gaming cafe. You know, maybe these people might not want to stay for 5-6 hours, but maybe 1 or 2 hours is good enough for them. And I reference this to card games. It's just a different feeling to when you just sit down in front of somebody, get to talk, you get to show somebody what you've been working on your deck, and you're just interacting with somebody, but at the same time, you're still gaming. So I think for gaming cafes, where it can go, with all the different cultures in the United States, like, we can have so many different themes and different types of gaming cafes. You know, I think the structure still has to be PCs in the building, but, you know, maybe one of them might have a bar, maybe one of them might have like a sports section, and maybe the tournaments and things that they run are like Madden and 2K and stuff like that. Or maybe we might have like a cozy cafe, to where this cafe focuses on cozy games, such as, like, I wouldn't say Procopio, but that's like the coziest game that I can think of it currently. But maybe like The Sims, or simulators, Minecraft, slower paced games. And, you know, the food that they have kind of like helps out and attributes to that pretty much atmosphere that they're trying to provide. Now, there are a good amount of gaming cafes in the United States. I'm not saying that there is none in the United States, but I think compared to a lot of other industries, and, you know, if you just go out to like 5 different shopping centers in a 50-mile, maybe even 100-mile radius from your house, you might see maybe 1, maybe 2. But if you look at like card shops, or, you know, a grocery store, you're gonna see about like 10, 15, maybe like 50 like stores combined, because it's just like so mainstream for us to go to grocery stores, or it's so mainstream to go to a TCG shop, hobby shop, to just go play your games, get your cards, and things of that nature. And it's gonna take us a long time to get to this point, but I think it can get to that point is what I'm trying to convey in this video. And for us personally, this was what we first based our idea off of, and over the time I've evolved it into exactly what we need to do to actually achieve that point. But it is still an integral point to where we're trying to get to, and hopefully, you know, by the time we actually get into the store and get it up and running, that, you know, AI doesn't just change the game, and maybe like it just makes gaming PCs in a store like unviable at all. But I think it's a great place to bring in people, show them gaming is more than just online, and you can actually have some things in person. And then, you know, get people interested in esports, get people interested into playing on LAN. I'm pretty sure majority of people that have played on a PC game currently have never experienced LAN, and the different feeling that it has compared to playing competitively online. It is just such a 180. It's insane. But giving people that experience, that like, wow, this is different, or like, this is fun, being able to actually see the people that I'm actually playing against and maybe do a little bit of trash talking, or maybe just like find new friends or find new teams or get with them to like scrim later on. Like now you guys know each other, and if it's a 5-person game, now you have an extra 5 people to join your friend group, possibly. And then, you know, we have the system. It would be so fun to, you know, have store rivalries. We used to have this when I used to play card games down in North Carolina a lot, to where there was just a group of people that always went to a store, and they always used to play the game. And whenever we would go to their store, it would be like we're on their turf. And I think for gaming cafes, we can have that same thing, especially for like all the different games that we have to offer. Like there's an Overwatch team there, or there's a League team, and when you walk in that store, you know that this one team is the team of the store. Like they are the best team in the store, and when I come in, I am aiming to beat them at any tournament or event that we are playing in, so I can have bragging rights, or overall just like rep whatever store or gaming cafe that I'm coming from. So that is essentially some of my thoughts that I had about like gaming cafes, and I'll have more videos on gaming cafes, but this is a part of our plan of what we're going to be moving and striving towards, all in the time of the Lord. But I think it's interesting and nice to think of, and you know, maybe we have some more people actually trying to make gaming cafes, and maybe not rush into it. Maybe you guys don't need to rush into it and collapse it and ultimately put a bad narrative that, you know, you can't make money doing a gaming cafe efficiently. You know, we just need to have a sustainable system to allow people to invest into it and have confidence that it'll be worthwhile, and then show the players that it's actually pretty fun playing in person. So without further ado, or holding you guys up any longer, that's the end of the video. And yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts on gaming cafes and where I think it could be and should be and what it can be. So again, my name's Chris, and if you guys would like to support us, let us serve you guys, whether you're looking for cards, whether you're looking for coaching, or if you're trying to join us in our system, come sign up, be a partner on X-Pulse, and let's do this thing together. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Just remember, Jesus loves you. He has a plan for your life, just as everything goes for his plan. And if you believe and you stick with it, you will find success in your life all the time. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, keep playing and enjoy the rest of the day, week, whatever time that you're watching this.